Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to rewire this deer with solar lights. At one time this deer used to light up. As you can see, the bulbs are connected to all the wires. The lights were no longer working, so we're going to remove the lights and put in solar lights. I do have another deer as well. I'll make it a separate video for that as the lights will be installed a little differently. This deer still lights up when you plug it in. So you can still have the option of plugging it in or just using solar power. So let's get started. So this deer stands about 3.5 feet high, and on the body they have little plastic flowers. We'll be leaving the plastic flowers, but we'll be taking off all of the old lights. To attach all the solar lights on the deer, we'll be running the solar light wire along all the wires, using zip ties to attach, and snippers to remove the excess zip tie. The snippers will also help to remove all the wires that are attached to the deer. So I'm just unclipping each light from the wire. Now the solar lights are all strung inside the deer, so I'm going to be snipping the light wire to make it easier to pull out and remove. I went ahead to speed up the footage so you can watch the whole process. Now that we're done removing all of the wire, here is the solar light. This solar light was from Wish. It's called a fairy light solar light. We'll be running the wire as far as we can go along all the wire pieces. If you'd like more information on the solar light, I will link that video up in the cards. I will also link it down in the description. As you can see, these lights are very tiny, and it's on a flexible wire. The nice thing about this wire solar light system is it'll be easier to hide the wires. As you can see, I'm starting at the nose. I'll be running it over the head and down the back. It would be nice to light the antlers as well, but unfortunately my line won't be long enough. It's just long enough to light the deer body. If you're up to doing this for yourself, you can also buy 2 sets of solar lights just like this and put them both on the deer. This way you can cover the full deer and the antlers. I will just be installing 1 solar light system. Again, I'm just using zip ties to attach the wire. I will go ahead and fast forward the footage so you can watch the whole process. deer is fully wired. Now I'm attaching the stake part of the solar light. This way you're able to stake it into your ground or in a higher pot so it doesn't get covered with snow. If you want to, you can attach it right to the deer. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut all the extra pieces off of the deer from the zip ties that are sticking out. Now before we take it outside to start charging, I'm going to turn it on and make sure the lights work by covering the solar panel face, making sure I didn't snip any wires or bend them to break them. They look like they're all working. So we did it. We rewired a deer. And now instead of using power, it's all solar power. So now it's time to take it outside. For now, I placed it in the backyard. And if you noticed, I just ended up putting the solar light on top of the deer. I think eventually I'll just get a pole and stick it beside the deer and mount the solar light to the pole. So when it snows, the solar power panel won't get covered with snow. So I left the deer charging for at least half a day. And now that it's dark enough, the lights have come on. You can see all the lights that I rigged up along the wires. It actually turned out quite well. And now it's super dark out. Here I'll be showing you some of the modes that it changes to. It has 8 different settings. In the instructions, it actually says that when the light is on a blinking mode, your solar panel powered with lights lasts longer than it would just having it on a solid light. And on a full day of sun, this should give you anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of light each night. I love this, it's so sparkly. So I'm just going to set the solar panel back on top of the deer and stand back. Here's a close-up look of the lights. I also highly recommend watching the next video of wiring the other deer that I have, as that wiring job will be different than this one. In this video, you can see what it looks like at a distance, both of the deers. If you're interested in any of the other solar lights, you can check out my playlist, Solar Power Products. Now, as I said in the last video, I was going to use those lights on our pergola, but they ended up being very late. So I rigged up some different solar lights on our pergola. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe for the next video. as we will be rewiring the second deer, so there will be no more plugging it in. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button, also the notification bell to be notified for each and every time a video is posted. So thanks for watching, we'll see you later.